All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Waverly Beach in Fort Erie, Ontario. And today, we are going to explore the remains of an old amusement park. Here on these grounds was the Erie Beach Amusement Park, which opened in 1885 and closed in 1930. Back in the day, there would have been a bunch of rides, a big roller coaster, and a ferry dock, as you can see behind me. Since then, the park has been turned into a place where you can walk, ride your bike, and explore. But a lot of the ruins from the old amusement park still remain. And today, we're gonna go explore them. Thank you, Mr. Sun, for coming out. All right, here's the entrance to the park. We got a little garden over here. All right, where do you think we should go first, Annabelle?
Should we go up though and then work our way back?
We could, yeah. So before the amusement park was built here, originally this area was known as, guess what, Annabelle? Snake Hill.
Are you serious?
Because of the high amount of snakes that were found here.
Wrap it up. Let's go back. Wrap it up.
Yeah, she doesn't like snakes. But by the late 1800s, Fort Erie and the Lake Erie shoreline over here became a popular summer getaway spot for Americans. And there was a ferry that serviced the park. And some of the biggest features of the park were the bathhouse, the pool, and the dance hall, which we're about to go see. Right. So they've really kind of built this place up with this pathway here, but the winter weather has really destroyed it over the years.
There's a lot of spider webs, Joey. I don't like spider webs.
Yeah, how we do it? All right, where we are right now is the remnants of what was an old ride. I think it was like an airplane spinny ride, but this was the base of it right here. And up until a couple years ago, this was still standing. You could climb on it and whatnot, but either the winter weather destroyed it or they tore it down for liability reasons. But this was one of the most iconic parts of Waverly Beach. This would have been such an awesome amusement park, built right on the water like this. Probably was like the Cedar Point of their time. But yeah, let's keep going. I don't really know what this big flat area was, but we're coming up on the old pool. Woods. It's kind of crazy. Everywhere where you walk here, you'll find little pieces of the old park like this. Who knows what this was a part of, but it's definitely part of something. All right, this is the path towards where the dance hall would have been. So where we're standing right now is the edge of what was the pool where people would swim. And then over to our right here is where the foundation of the dance hall would have been. But yeah, let's go take a look at this pool. In here where the pool used to be, it's completely overgrown with vegetation and trees and whatnot. And then up here, you have what was the pump house for the pool. Let's take a look inside. There's lots of flies. Last time we were here was winter, there's nothing but. All right, we're going inside of the pump house. Someone created a makeshift ladder out of a railing. What? It might have been me, actually, I don't remember. Underneath that walkway we were walking is this tunnel. Pretty creepy. And over here, see the water. What's down there? There's Lake Erie. But yeah, and here's what would have served this massive pool with water. It's pretty cool in here. It's an absolutely amazing day out. The water's so flat. I wish we brought the kayaks out. So yeah, this all would have been a big pool filled with water. And I think there was a water slide over here too. Annabelle, what do you have to say about this place?
Oh, it is very nice. I preferred being here in the, why are you like rotating?
Yeah,
No, 360.
And with that, we're moving on. Let's finish going around this pool here. This is the edge of the swimming pool. Way over there, it looks like there was another dock of sorts. So that's pretty cool. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back the way we came. We're gonna explore the woods where there's lots of ruins from, I think, the old roller coaster and an old log flume. Let's go find that stuff. It's pretty crazy that the park is in this state, but it's really cool to be able to walk around and explore. But into the woods we go. Oh my goodness.
What is that? Joey, is that a snake? No.
Oh yeah, it's a little baby snake.
No,
Wait, come here.
No,
Come here.
you take the camera and I'm going home.
Annabelle just found her worst nightmare. A little baby garter snake.
Okay, let's go.
He's so small. He's smaller than a worm. This is adorable. What do you think he's gonna do? Eat you? Oh, I see some concrete stuff back there. I think that's the log flume.
I like that you can see the swivel sidewalk. Show the sidewalk. Look at.
Yeah. The curve in the sidewalk. That's cool. There's probably so much buried underneath all these leaves and dirt. All right, this is really cool. Behind me is what I think was a log flume ride. You can see here, there would have been like the walls right there, and then inside of here it was filled with water. So as you can see, it kind of splits into two here. Our theory is that there were two spots for riders to get on the logs, over there and over there. But then the actual layout for the ride would have been over there where they're now building houses. It's really cool being here because the walls of this ride are in pretty good shape for being, 100 years old, but there probably was a big hill at some point. But yeah, it definitely went this way into the layout and then came back over on that side and then went back to the station, which is pretty much all that remains.
Okay, so our theory was mostly right, I think. But I found this website, Western New York Heritage, and it tells you like all the rides at the park. So apparently this is the old Mills Chute ride, and you can see what it used to look like in 1925. The circle part, which is, I'm assuming this is the only circle I can at least see, is when the ride would start.
And then right behind us here, that's where the waterfall would have been, the big drop. Apparently, if you go on Google Earth and you look back at the 1934 satellite imagery, you can actually see the concrete troughs that we're standing in right now. But yeah, our theory is pretty much right about the log flume, and it's amazing how intact it is still. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, we're now gonna go explore the ruins of the old Tumble Bug ride, which was one of the roller coasters here at the park. So yeah, let's go see those ruins. All right, so yeah, this is the remains of the Tumble Bug ride. Super cute name and whatever, but yeah, this is it. It was just a big circle, but
Okay guys, we were wrong. Behind me is actually the Tumble Bug.
we have no clue what that was over there, but it looks very similar
Yeah.
to the actual Tumble Bug ride, which is right here.
Makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's explore this a little bit. But basically, the center right there was like the operating center, and then on each of these concrete slabs would have been like a pole, which was the foundation of the actual tracks. And it would have been gone in one big circle, little kids ride, little Tumble Bug kids ride. So as you explore Waverly Beach, some of the old rides are very visible, like the log flume, like the Tumble Bug, but I think there were a couple more rides, like the Wildcat, which was the big wooden coaster, that there's not really any remains of that, at least that we could find. But there's one more thing that we have to go explore before we get out of here, and that is the ferry dock. So let's go. All right, we're back where we started, and behind us is the old boardwalk and ferry dock. That's where the ferry would have picked people up and brought them to Buffalo and vice versa. So we're gonna go explore that real quick.
Okay, so this pier that is going all the way out there, and it went all the way back there, it is 1,000 feet long.
I'm pretty sure there's an old shipwreck underwater at the end of the pier. So I'm gonna send up the drone and we're gonna go see it. All right, everyone, that was our little exploration of Waverly Beach, aka Old Erie Beach Amusement Park. We saw a lot of ruins, old buildings, old rides, and an old pier, and they're in surprisingly good shape. And yeah, it's really cool to just go and explore, you know, see where people would have enjoyed an amusement park back in the day. But hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all on the next adventure.